Anybody that's been reading my blog will know that I have had some really big news in the last 3 weeks, and that is that I have moved house. Finally! It happened on the 11th of July. I finally managed to move house. So here I am. You might have noticed that I've got a slightly different background because I'm in a different room, a different house in fact. Even when it got to the day of completion, however, I still had a traumatic time, and it would be only fitting for it to be like that really, since that's how it's been for the last 2 years or so whilst I've been selling my house. What happened was I was meant to move on the 10th of July, and everything was ready. The van was booked, we were all ready to go. We were all sat waiting for the phone call to say, yep, come and get the keys, pack your van, get the keys, move in. It got to be about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and yes, I got a phone call from my solicitor, but the phone call was saying, actually no, you can't move today. And the reason for that was because the guy that was buying my house, his mortgage company had messed up again. So it meant that because there was no completion date on the documents, that I couldn't move on the date that I wanted to go. So I spent that night with my mum, because all the beds and everything had been taken to bits, nowhere to sleep. Next day I had to hire a van again, and sit around waiting for a phone call to say the money had arrived and it had completed. That didn't happen till about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, when we finally could start loading the van up. I didn't really want to load the van up until I got absolute word that everything was happening. So we did that, and then about 4:15 I got another call from my conveyancing solicitor, and she said, well, the person who you're buying the house from, because it's a day late, and remember this isn't my fault, but because it's a day late, they were putting me in breach of contract, which meant that I had to pay them some money for the interest they'd accrued on their mortgage, etc. In that day. And it came to £207. I'm still a bit perplexed as to how 1 day's interest came to £207, but the bottom line was that they wouldn't let me have the keys until they received that money, which is a bit of a pain. So I had to dictate my card details over the phone to my solicitor, who then sent that on to the seller's solicitor, who then said, yeah, that's okay. So it was 4:45 eventually when I went to pick the keys up for my new house, and just about 5 o'clock when I got in, which is stupid really, but I was just so relieved. I was just so relieved that everything was done, really. And it was probably about 10 o'clock by the time we got all the boxes in and sorted out and the beds up and everything. So really that was my day. It was 2 days from hell, to be honest. I can understand why moving house is like in the top 3 most stressful things you could ever do in your life. I don't intend doing it again in the near future, can I just say. It's just been absolutely horrendous. But here I am, 3 weeks down the line. Oh, it's better that way. Got my bed set up, got my nice cupboards. Thank you. Yes, for putting them together for me. Yes, everything is wonderful. I am so pleased with my new house. I really can't tell you how pleased I am with this house. It's everything I wanted and a lot more. It's wonderful, it really is. So that's me. I did promise that my next blog would be from a different location, and here I am in a different location. So that's it. I don't know how long this blog is. It could be 6 minutes, 8 minutes, I don't know. But you know me, I could talk for England. So I'll see you again very soon, and thank you for sticking by me.
penny lane.